And we are live. There we go. Cool. I think everything should be pretty much set up. Let me just check one more thing. I'll be right back. Okay. And we're back. I don't know if that messed up the sound or anything, but it should be fine, I think. Just going to lower the sound for myself. Okay. All right. So, damn, it's been a little while. It's been a little while since I made the last stream. Real life got in the way for a while, and so yeah, I can't quite remember what I had been working on last time. But this weekend, I felt inspired to work on this little slime for the game. I've been meaning to do it on stream, and I didn't know how to do it at first, and there's a bunch of things I need to look up for how to do this, and rigging and animation blender and all that, so I decided to do it off stream. I posted the video just a little while back, probably like Sunday night, of me doing it, so if you're interested in like how I made this slime, just check it out. I'll probably come back to it at some point. It is currently very simply animated. My little slime buddy. Let's see if I can take a look at the animator here. Yeah, so I have a little idle animation and a little move animation for the time being. I may come back to that, but it's not going to be for tonight, I don't think. Tonight I want to do some other stuff. Some stuff I've been meaning to mess around with for a while. And let's just go, this is maximized, okay, I want to be sure of that. Let's just go over to our to-do list. Add audio for inventory hungry orb. Did I not do that last time? Oh no, I remember what I did last time. Right, so last time I added a few little bits of audio for when we're picking stuff up, I believe it was. So when you pick up like the hoe and stuff, it does a little sound. I kind of remember that now. And I was saying that I want to add audio for the hungry orb, like turning it on and off. I have it in my head that I had actually like taken a sound for that. Let's just take a look, listen rather. Okay, we've got that. Yeah, we've got some. That one's great. I like that one. We got some audio for it. And what's this one again? I kind of like that one for making my hungry orb appear in my hand. So I'm going to be messing around with these sounds as per request here, adding some audio to my hungry orb. I also have this one that I have had up here for the longest time. I'm just going to bring it down here with the other hungry orb thing. Have the inventory flow out of hand when entered. And I'm going to add to that, have inventory make some sort of particle effects when appearing/disappearing. I think that'll be good. And this is what I have in mind to mess around with tonight. So, for those of you who might not remember the hungry orb, because it's been a little while, let me just pull out all my VR stuff, and we're going to take a look at it. started loading, because sometimes it can take a little while. I'm bumping into everything right now. Here we go. It's so odd to me that like my screen freaks out, but it's not seen on stream. I checked it out the other day. Every time I turn on the headset for the first time, it just goes black for a few seconds. And for some reason, it doesn't do it on stream. So I guess that's good for you guys. Ooh, sorry for the dizzying effect as I turn my head around. Here we go. I am now once again full equipped in VR. I have hand A. Okay. My other hand's over there. Cool. Just gonna turn it off and back on real quick. That's a bit bizarre because it is saying that I have it connected. Yeah, no, it's not just an app. It's like it's not catching my hand in VR at all. And it is currently what? Crashing in Unity? Oh, that's a good start to the stream. I have a controller that isn't connecting that is required to make the hungry orb appear, and now Unity is crashing about 5 minutes into stream. Is it that we started? Okay, I'm gonna wait till a minute, but this doesn't bode well. Alright. Let me turn off VR. And then I'll try turning it back on. Do some quick debugging. Yeah, okay, this is crashing. This is not normal. A minute of loading for this game? Let's see. So while I do this, yeah, so another little thing I've been meaning to do and I've been putting off for the longest time has been, you know, the little PNG tuber thingy down in the corner that I've added in a little while back? I had this idea after a friend of mine showed me this other software to be like a big tuber sort of thing and use a 3D model. That what I could do is just add in the slime once I finish rigging and animating it and stuff. And my little PNG tuber in the corner would be like, well, I guess it wouldn't be a PNG tuber, but the little talking guy would be the slime. I think that's a good idea. Let's see, it's already loaded. And I'm going to tell Steam to wake up. Here we go. In VR at least it is loading. It's loading the home. Do I have both hands? I know you guys can't see it on your screen right now, but I do need this to like work. Aha! So I now have two hands in VR. So if I go over to play now, I should have both hands. And I can go back to what I was saying. Here we go. And I do indeed have two hands. Fantastic. So chill by this little slime here. Little slime. Right. So, what I was saying is last time I added in sound, so when I pick stuff up. Oh! Oh! You can't hear it over. I can sort of hear it. Yeah, I can kind of hear it. So you can't hear it over the music right now, but there is sounds when you pick stuff up. And what I hadn't remembered is I did actually add sounds for my hungry orb. So, very cool. So I'm going to make a little animation when it appears, so it's not just like bloop like this. I have a few ideas of what I want to do. One of them is that when I pop it out of my hand, right? That's not going to get annoying. Instead of just having it like hard appear here, I'm going to have it small and like whoop, come up like this as a little animation is what I have in mind. And have it always pointing towards the hand. So no matter like what angle my hand is at, it'll always like go whoop from the hand upwards. And then when I let go of it, this is the part that I wasn't sure on. I'm thinking of having it like explode. I can't do quotation marks with these hands, but explode into particles. I'm not sure if that's the best thing I can do for it right now, but I think it's best that we just start and not think too hard about it and see where that goes. Let's see. Oop. There we go. Just going to also give a little poke to a friend of mine to see if he comes on in. Cool. So, animation for the hungry orb. Cool. Let's see. We've got house, etc. 3D. Let's have new folders. One for environment. So the house, the farm fence, and the wooden crates can all go into environment. One for, I don't want to call them monsters, but like, let's just, because I might eventually have NPCs. Let's just put like non-player NPC. Yeah, sure, NPC. And the monsters can qualify as NPCs. Here we go. And then I can have a new folder for like player stuff. Right. And when was the last time I pushed any of these changes? Quite a while ago, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to do added slime for the time being. Checking these changes. No, let's send that one in as well. It doesn't need a message. Just send that one in, so that I don't lose it. Cool. So now in player stuff, let's just take a look. We have a hungry orb. It is on the XR rig. On the left hand. No, it isn't, is it? Where is it? Player inventory. I think that's the hungry orb. Or at least the visuals for the hungry orb, which is what we want. Cool. So here is our hungry orb, and I'm now realizing it's a little off center, which is bizarre. Okay, that's the follower. That's the visuals. Which... yeah? Interesting. I never noticed it, but it's a little off. Hopefully I didn't break everything. Let's go over here, check out the overrides. Let's do an apply all. Then we go back into this. Grab the visuals, put this to 0. Here we go. That is so weird. Does it still work properly? Let me just take a look before I start assuming that it was wrong, which I guess I have been doing so far. So, hungry orb. No, it's fine. All right. I don't know why that was off. Oh, sexchat69.site. Well, hey, I've got first bot of the night here. You know it's legit because it's called .site. Fantastic. So yep. So bot, I've just done some free publicity for you on stream. So you can send my paycheck to me any minute now. Cool. We have the hungry orb visual. I am struggling to speak apparently. Visual is just this. Hungry hole is just this. How badly is it going to mess up the shader if I animate this? Let's find out. Let's add an animator to it. And player stuff, we're just gonna add a new animation controller. I'm not actually sure what this is going to do, so we're gonna go and test it out real quick. Hungry hole. Sure. Maybe I should call it Hungry Hole Controller, actually. Controller. There we go. And now if we select, let's go into like this mode, right? We have our animator over here, who for some reason, I see why. Yeah, I see why. Okay, I forgot to do that on the prefab. So now if we go here, we have this. And I'm going to go ahead and do window. Is it window that I want? Animation? Yeah, and just really simply make some animations. So I'll have the animation for making it appear. So like HH open. And then if I don't loop it, it should just stay open once it's done. Let's start with open, because I just realized the close animation is going to be a little bit finicky. Okay, we'll deal with that at a later date. So back to scene mode. And we're going to have it end here. That's where we want it to end at, right? Add keyframe, we can't do that. All right, but it is at 000, fine. Let's do that, and it ends at 0.08. Oh, because it's a primitive. Gotcha. And I don't actually know how far away from the hand this has to be. So let's just move this down to what we think should be okay. Let's put like 3 ones, because 3 ones is always the way to go. And we're going to shrink this even more down to like 2 maybe. 2, right? So it starts up, it goes bloop. What I'd like is it to overshoot the top as well. So, oh, and I forgot the end scale that we wanted at. No, we do not want it at 8, 0.08. Yeah, otherwise it'll be way too big. And we're going to go over here and just copy paste this over for now. And we're going to make it overshoot. You know what? I think I could just do it with a curve now that I think about it. So instead of having a whole bunch of stuff here, just go into curves. I'll select my position, Y position. And can I have it like, no, not really. I was gonna say, can I have it a little bit bigger? But I guess not. So let's go ahead and have this linear at first. So it should be going faster at the start and it slows down. But what I'm going to have it do is select this and both transforms on weighted. So that I can like tell it to overshoot, right? Just like that. So it'll be like Woo. But that is way too far, so let's not do it that far. So it starts here, it goes up. Right. That's getting there. That's getting there. I think we wanted to just overshoot a little though. Ooh, or, bear with me here. Let's have this as a constant. Oh, no, not constant. My bad. Not constant. Oh no. How do I undo? Free? There we go. Okay. And now if we do, yeah, just, I guess, it's fine. Let's go back to drop sheet. I kind of want it to like up, down, and then come back up. So we're going to paste this here, and we're going to paste this here. So at first it goes too high, right? And then it goes too low, and then it stops. So the too high will be at like, they're very small numbers. Okay, 0.05. The too low will be at 0.2. Why not? And then it comes here. So, and I think because of the curves, I just messed something up. Here we go. Oh, that kind of works actually. Okay. All right. So let's just give it a quick run. Woo, 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 woo. So it goes up and then down and then up, but it's way too fast. It's slow at first and then it gets faster, which is the opposite of what we want. We want it to go like fast, right? And then slows down, or maybe at a constant speed. Oh, like this. Okay, cool. We got something here. So I'm thinking up here, the position now we're going to look at, we're going to make that slightly bigger. Make it go up to 9 or some crazy number here. Whoa. Bring it back over here. Bring it like at 75. Yeah, we're being like completely reckless here. And then it can end here. And I'm just going to go ahead and copy this and paste it over here so we have the time to see it. So boom, 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 boom. Okay, I think we've got something. It stops too hard is what I feel like. So let's move this over here. And we're gonna paste this here, and we're gonna paste this here. Just 2 more times. So it goes up, down, and then we're going to go to like 83, right? 83 for size. And then we're going to go to like 79, 79, 79. And then it ends over at 0.8. There we go. And we're going to do the same for height, which I just realized I messed up. So this goes up to 0.5. Then this goes down to like 0.25. Sure. And then let's bring this up again to 0.15. Here we go. And then back down, and we'll bring this to like 0.08 or something, and then it ends. Except this guy, position Y, and curves is still like, still telling it to do something stupid. So, what is this? Okay. Something like that. Why does it like shoot down though? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how small this is. I feel like this is a much bigger step than that. What if I just, instead of having it as free, have it as weighted? Sure. And then I can move this over here. Here we go. And same thing for you, buddy. Actually, you know what? On the right hand side, I can do it separately. Just go ahead and have it linear. And have this one linear too. What the heck? Yeah. Okay. So now what does this give me? The timing's probably off. Well, that's not so bad. It's just a little bit jarring is all. So I'm gonna go back to drop shape and just mess around with the timing here. Let's move this over to 8. Let's move this over to 14. You know what, actually? 5. 12. Here we go. 11. Something like that. That's a bit better, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I think that's pretty good. Cool. So we have ourselves our first animation where it plays and then stops. And if I go to HH open, I should have a loop time. I can take that off, and then I can get rid of the endpoint. Here we go. If I play it without a loop time, does it? Yeah, it loops anyway. That's fine. Okay. So when I play it, it should like come like this and stop. Cool. Let us take another look at the animator. The animator is here. We have the Hungry Hole controller on it. And Hungry Hole visual. Let's take a look at which script controls it actually appearing and disappearing. I have a feeling it's not on the Hungry Orb at all, because that would have been just too simple. So let's take a look at that. Update is called once per frame. Actually, no, I want this over here. Held item and an update is called once per frame. Blah blah blah. Colliders, hungry point. This has to do with the material. Okay, that's literally just it reacting to stuff. Good. Let's see on the player inventory. We have an audio source here and an audio source here. We have two audio sources on the same thing. Why? Let's just randomly take one off and not worry about that. Okay, inventory anchor follow, that just makes it follow. Hungry hole, oh, what does this do? Eat item, on trigger enter. Okay, that's the stuff that controls like the orb. So I believe I may be right in thinking that if I go to my left hand controller, audio events. Oh my. Okay, cool. That is not what I meant to do. I wanted to know which one is in charge of actually playing the sound right now. Is it in the anchor? That would be a very weird location. No, it's not. That's why I was hoping that it didn't do. Okay. So on this side you have select exit. Right hand controller. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that's the right hand. Interesting. So left hand controllers over here. We also have the left hand and left hand controller. Where did I put the scripts that controls making it appear? Is it on the rig? Teleportation provider, input action manager, possibly. Input actions, XR rig, input action manager. Oh, that doesn't look like my code. No, it isn't my code. Okay. It looks like we have a little treasure hunt to do, in which I figure out where the heck I put the script that controls making the hungry orb appear. Event system? You are using standalone module which uses the old input manager, blah 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 blah. Event system, blah 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 blah. That's not what we want. This has to do with fog apparently, and oh yeah, that's fine. We don't want that. Inventory follower. Inventory location. I would have expected that it was right here. So, where did I hide it then? Hover, enter, hover, exit, haptic events, select, exit. Yeah, none of these are what I want actually. Those aren't the right events. Hand, left controller, hand visual, animator, speed of 8 controller. I'm gonna double check, but I believe this is only the visuals for the hand, which good for me. That is what it should be. Okay. Left hand visuals, that's the animator, and then we have all the stuff that goes along with that. Cool. XR controller, action-based controller. Did I like add to this? I have trouble believing that. Warn user preference, okay. Warn user, yes. Whether the given input action is considered pressed. Yeah, but that's like too low level for me to be messing around with for this. That doesn't seem right at all. Okay. Update and before render for the tick. XR direct interactor. Okay. XR, okay. Awake. On trigger enter, on trigger exit, on trigger collider, get valid targets, can hover, can select, on register, on unregister, interact, on interactable, unregister, on contact added, on contact removed. No. Sphere collider. Inventory anchor. Where did I put the code for this? Player inventory. Oh, left hand active input reference. So it might be here. Inventory toggler. How have I been missing this entire time? That's what we want. And here on heel, blah, 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 blah. Audio source. Yeah, we could put that back in. So let's just go ahead and... inventory follower, is it on here? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's put this here. There we go, we found it again. Next thing to do is to add an inventory toggler, which, yeah, I can see. I'm realizing I didn't put any comments on any of these. Yeah, let's not worry about that for now. Here we go. We're going to want to active reference. We're going to want to audio source, maybe right above this, add in animator for the inventory, right? And animator, inventory animator. Actually, let's be a little bit more specific. So inventory animator equals null. I like looking at old code because now I remember that like I was in this phase where I was making sure that I explicitly said what each new variable that's accessible through the inspector is. And I think I've fallen away from that unless it actually needs to be set something by default. But yeah, it's interesting to look at old code sometimes, I guess. So Hungry Hole Visual is the one that I put the animator on, if I'm not mistaken. So once this loads, I'm going to go ahead and plop it in right up here. Yeah, I was right. And now if I come back over here, I have inventory animator, and we're going to go down to apply status. Audio on, play one shot. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, is enabled on disappear, on appear. Cool. So I put this in and I say play state name int. So I could do it this way. I can like hard force it to play, but actually what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here onto the Hungry Hole Visual, check out the animator real quick, and we only have two states. Let's go ahead, because I was gonna say, and then I could just make transitions between the two and like trigger one or the other. I guess I could set the parameters up for it though. Okay, let's do that. So we're in the animator, right over here. We have curves, we have drop sheets, and if we go up to, oh, that's the animation, sorry. So if we go up to animator, parameter, I'll be able to add a trigger and open, and a trigger for close. And I think that's all I really need. And back in the code over here, I'm going to do set trigger, I think it's called set trigger, yeah, right there. And I'm going to do the exact same thing as here. So on enable is one and on disable is the other. So is enabled question mark, and then this will be one thing and this will be thing. So if it is enabled, I'm going to write open, and if it is not enabled, close. And we won't be able to see close right away because it's just going to make it disappear right away. Let's not worry about that for now. Cool. It's gonna cause some bugs, but it's fine. It's fine, really. Cool. Make transition over to here, and we're going to go ahead and have the condition to open. Let's create the close right away. The animation for close, and I'll worry about the rest after. So HH close, and I'm in the wrong place by a long shot. Art, 3D, player stuff. Here we go. Save it here. Render buffing. We're not worrying about that either right now. So this one I don't want it to go back in hand. Like I said, I wanted it to kind of look like it's exploding. Free vert wolfie chat. I can also spam. Yeah, virtual wolfies? What's a wolfie? Let's bring this over here, and we're going to like, I don't know. I said I want it to explode. So maybe if I bring it here, I scale it down a bit. Right, so it goes down and then goes bigger real quick. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of into the idea of virtually chatting with a wolf, though, so... Yeah. I think that would be interesting. I think a wolf would have, like, loads of interesting things to say, right? Here we go. And we want it to... I'm thinking, like, hard go down and then hard go up. Yeah, something like that. That's fine. Very simple. Very, very simple animation. Cool. And we're going to go back to our animator and have a little... I'm just going to be lazy and say any state can go to either one. There's only 2 states anyway. Let's not have it, like, play more than it can. That seems dumb. Let's move this over. No, we can't do that. Can I move this? Can we do this now? I can do that now. Fantastic. And our condition will be close. So we have one that opens, one that closes. Cool. Let's go back to our scene view and select our virtual hole once more. We don't have one for on awake, so let's just ignore that. I think it's worth ignoring. And it should be triggering either open or close through our script right here. And hypothetically speaking, closed just doesn't work because it instantly removes it right now. So, give it a save. I'm going to test it because I'm starting to hit a point where I can't quite remember what I did set up and what I didn't set up. Fun times. Here we go. And now if I play my game. Wake up my controllers. Get some hair in my eyes as the headset is on. It's not telling me it's loading, so my guess is it's currently crashing again. Okay. 30 seconds. Yeah, it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that tonight quite a bit. Like last time it was having trouble. I had it running some heavy lighting stuff. But I got rid of that. Is there something in the background that might be... No, not really. I was gonna say that might be causing it, but it doesn't seem like it. It is at 1 minute, so I think what I will have to do, once again, is just tell it to have a little sleep. You know, not responding in task. Excuse me. Back into 300 years. So how are you doing over there, Etienne? You've been polishing up your Wolfie Verti chat? Okay, seems to have loaded. And by the time I take my headset off again, I may be able to actually see if he answered. Alright, let's see. Yeah, now it's loading. That looks correct. Alright, so let's see if something appears. Oh, yes, but it's coming from over here. The animation's nice though. Once it comes out of the palm, it'll be excellent. Alright, so which... I'm looking for my chair. In VR, always a safe thing to do. Let's figure out which direction. Tired. I went to see a show last night and came back with... Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. How was the show? It's a EDM show, right? You were telling me? Player inventory, player follow. Let's just zoom in on that. And it's using the Y direction when it should be using the X direction, I guess. Okay. Let us unmaximize this, go into scene mode. Yeah, it seems to be using the Y direction when it should be using X. All right, let's go take a look. And we're gonna go back into the hand, check out the animation, and hopefully it'll be an easy and painless thing to make it move in the right direction, is what I'm hoping. Animation, animation. Yeah, you know what? Just stay there. Just stay there. It's fine. Open. Right. Hungry Hole visual. And I see. So I made it on the y-axis instead of the x-axis. The scale is good, is the good news. So what I'm going to do is just copy paste these in and hope for the best. Here we go. Copy, paste. This should be 0. And then over here, copy, paste. This should be 0. Why is my chat disappearing? Oh, which part of your chat is disappearing? I see emoticons. Did you have other chat but the emoticons? I think there's a cap actually on this stream for like how often you can talk. So maybe if you're typing over and over too much, it's not liking that. Here we go, copy, paste. Over here, and it's 0. So, perfect. Right, let's take a look in VR once more. This time it doesn't seem to be crashing, so... Oh yes. Oh yes. It comes out of my palm. It actually, you know what? It doesn't bother me that much that there's no animation when you let go. Though the noise is probably driving you guys crazy. There was text with the emoticons. I was saying the show was good and I had a chair in the balcony because I'm old. Okay. Yeah, let me just get something for you here right quick. Yeah. Okay. It won't be too long. It's very important that you see this. Here you go. There's we can't see it because the animation panel is in front. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. In the gallery with the old people from the Muppets. Admittedly, they're probably like the best. Let me show you again in VR. I also have to remember, I realized the other day while recording that like you guys don't see the full length of what I see in VR. Oh no. Reload script assemblies. What is causing this? Yes, we're with 600 people. Very cool. You only see like the topmost portion of what I see in VR, which I find weird. And I'm not fond of this. It's like every second or third time I click on play right now, it just doesn't like me. It just crashes. admittedly, this isn't the most optimized game at all, because I just kept going, I'll fix it later for a bunch of stuff, but it's still a bit weird. It wasn't doing that when I was doing the slime tests this weekend, or at least I don't remember that. And the slime itself isn't like graphically complicated in any way. It's literally like standard shaders and everything, but maybe I'll be forced to look into it. All right, let's see the animation one more time. Like I said, I'll try to remember to make it like in the upmost portion here. I have no way of seeing what you guys see. Okay, I was like, maybe if I just take my headset off for a second, but then what you guys see moves. Okay, here we go. So there we go. It kind of comes out of your hand. So where's my other hand? Here we go. I didn't have it up. So right now it kind of comes here, wobbles, and stops. So what I'm thinking is that I can have a little something here, like sparkles or something, when it first comes out of your hand, and then an explosion of sparkles once it gets here, like horizontally, right? Or maybe not. Maybe have like something here, a spiral? I'm not sure. The people around me was drinking red wine at the ETM show. Yeah? You know, everyone needs to have fun in their own way at the show. I'll fix it later, TM. Yeah. Well, I mean, the point of the series is just to do the series, like the streaming series. It's not to have a finished product, so there's a lot of stuff I've just been brushing off that I probably should fix that's just not very interesting to look at. And I don't necessarily want to do it anymore on the weekends and nights, so it isn't getting done. Cool, so the animation is going in the right direction, is what I was saying, which is like the main important thing. The second thing I want is some sort of particle effect. I'm a little at a loss. I had like this idea in my head, and now that I've come to actually implement it, do we have multi-story dungeon prefab stuff? Do we have some nice particle effects? I know at some point I downloaded a bunch of really cool magic particle effects in one of the projects. I think it was like the magic lab thing that we were doing like last year. Oka Software's Atlo subgraph shaders. No, I think this has to do with the sky. I'm going to read my book and go to bed early. I'm dead. Okay, fair enough. Have a good evening. Thank you for dropping by. Suntel Village. Okay, let's take a look at the package manager. Maybe it'll jog my memory. I'm fairly certain I had all these really cool looking particle effects. I must have just not added them to this so far. My assets. Okay. Aura 2, Baker's House, BG Curve. Just giving all these different asset packs. Ah, here it is. Cartoon FX Remastered free. I think that's what I want. Let me just double check for the rest, but I think we found it. Doozy, Hot Tween, Tessellation. Okay, yeah. Nothing else seems correct, so it has to be the Cartoon FX free. All right. Let's give it a little update. See if there's anything to update. I don't think there is. And import, and let's go ahead and just grab like as many of them as we can. prefabs. Fantastic. Prefabs. Prefabs. Let's not take the README. We don't need the demo. Material we will need. Meshes, let's leave them in. Scripts. You know what? We're going to leave that in too. Shader. Textures. And then there's this. Oh, that's legacy. Oh, okay. Let's not have that. Okay. Editor. Let's bring that in. Graphics. Let's bring that in. Meshes. Let's bring that in. MISC. Scripts. Shaders. Prefabs. Obviously. The demo I don't need. Demo asset I don't need. Oh, it's good they split that up. Welcome screen. I'm going to leave it in just in case, is my thinking. All right, let's do a little import. Did I click it? No, I clicked beside it. Here we go, import. Here we go. And let's see what this asset pack gives us, because I remember them being pretty cool. I don't know if it'll fit 100% with what we're doing, because it's supposed to be a little bit more, a little less cartoon, a little bit more anime, but we'll take a look. Take a look. Okay. Sure. Okay, and we got this. Alright, let's just close that for now. Cool. So we now have these. And if we go into here, go into prefabs, we have all of these. We have eerie, electric explosion, fire, ice, impacts, lights, liquids, magic, misc, nature, sword, trails, ooh, texts. Alright, let's take a look at eerie. Ooh, we have a little skull. Ooh, we have souls escape. Oh, these are cool. Not what we want. Not what we want at all, but still very cool. Okay, let's take a look at magic mist, maybe? Okay. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Impacts. What do we have here? Play. Oh, there we go. Ooh. That might be good for when it disappears, though. Okay. We've got some good stuff to work with here. Was that MISC? I don't think it was. Okay. Magic poof. Oops. Poof. Poof. That's a bit too much for our needs. We got smoke. We got, oh no, a broken heart. We have poison cloud, cartoon fight. A shiny item. Interesting. Ambient glow. Ooh, very pretty. Hit. Smoke. Okay, that's not quite what we want. What's in text? Boing. Wow. Oh, this is so good. Electric. Let's check out the electric. Electrified 3. Nice. We got a sparky thing. We got another thing over there. Okay. Explosions. Oh, wow. That's pretty intense, actually. Firework fire. That's not quite what we're after. Light. Glow. Interesting. Okay. What's in nature? Leaves. Hit with leaves. Shield leaves. Ooh. Oh, we're definitely going to want this down the line for like wind trails. For like if we decide to give ourselves some spells and stuff. I think that'll be pretty good. Okay, so we found at least one for disappearing, wasn't it? Bouncing glow? No. Aura magic. I could use something like this for when it appears, maybe? Like, this is just looping forever. But if I use this as a base and have it like appear and then disappear, fade out, it could be pretty good. What's in Misk? Was there smoke, broken heart? I should have written down the other one that I kind of liked, where it was. So let's do that for this. Bouncing, maybe something like this. Like it appears with this, maybe in your hand. Would that make sense? Like if it obviously right now it's looping, so it doesn't make too much sense. But if you had it like appear and the ball comes out of it, like you gotta imagine the ball and it's like, no, I don't think it looks right. So maybe something like this, magic aura, because it's very anime-ish, I think, this look. Let me write this down somewhere. So this is in magic Misk aura. That could be a good start, a base to start off of for our little hungry orb to come out of. And as for disappearing, it like fizzles out. Maybe. I'm not 100% on the light, but maybe. Or something like this. Maybe it like whacks out of existence. Oh no, this is the one I was saying. Okay, here it is. Impact glowing HDR blue. So this is an impact. Glowing. It's the only one called glowing. Okay, so this animation right here, particle effect right here, I kind of like for it when it goes away. I don't know how big it is, admittedly. It might be absolutely enormous. So let's take a look. So player inventory follower. Oh, it would have to be an inventory follower, wouldn't it? Okay. Hungry hole, and then I could add this one in to here, and then look at it closer, and then it's like it goes away. It's good, but it's way too big. Can I just simply do it this way? I don't think so. I think the particle effects are controlled by here somehow. Actually, that's not bad. Did that work? Yeah. Okay, so 0.05 perhaps? 0.05. And what would that look like? Well, that's pretty good. Just have it do that when it goes away. Alright. Okay, we don't want it to loop, and we don't want it to start on awake. We're going to force it to play. As for the other one, we wanted aura. So magic mist aura. Also way too big. So let us 0.05. Oh, fantastic. And it could come out of wherever this comes out of. Actually, that's a good question. Where does it come out of? So if I go over to animation, bring the old animation panel right back, and I select our Hungry Hole visual, I have it over here. It's too big to be on one screen. I should, oh, that's right. It's in a different orientation, isn't it? Okay. So it is at this distance here. Cool. So if I go on to here and I do this and 0, and then apparently that's the right distance, and then rotate this to -90. Right. If I go back to the hole and I move it, it starts right there. Okay. So the magic stuff here, the Aura Runic, yeah, we're just going to duplicate this. Aura Runic 1. And we're going to just rename it. Hungry Hole Open Magic Aura. There we go. And instead of having this one here, we're going to have this one here, because we're going to change it mildly. 0.3 this time. 0.3. And do I still have the numbers? I do. And let's give it a little rotation of -90. It looks like there's a light source on this. I might kill the light source. That may be a little bit overkill. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but I don't think it needs it. Plus, it's going to cause some issues down the line. Let's go in here and just turn it off. So if we want to bring it back later on, we can. Okay, so Hungry Hole, point light, open. Okay, we have the particle system here. We have rays, runes, small runes. And I was going to make the particle system itself play, but I'm realizing it's going to be a bit of a pain. So maybe I want it to play on awake, and then to literally just turn it off and on. I think that might be a good way to go about it. Let's take a look in here. So we have the whole particle system. Which part is this? Hungry Hole, open aura, looping. Let's just turn the looping off and see what goes away. It looks like this is the sparkles. I say that. Stop. Play. Yeah, if I turn the looping off, the sparkles go away. So it must be the sparkles. Okay. Cool. Let's not have it loop. Stop. Play. Okay. And now we have rays. Looping. We have runes. Looping. We have runes small. Looping. And now if we go up here and we do play. Aww. Interesting. Okay. What about if rotation over lifetime, speed over lifetime, let's have a size over lifetime as well for it. And it'll start out small. Something like this. Add key. And then it kind of goes away over time, right? So let's just do that and take a look. So, okay. The lifetime is way too long though. Let's have it for like a second. Interesting and confusing. Okay. Let's have the lifetime of 1. Cool. Let's put this over here, make a new key. Let's do something like this, maybe? Okay, and what I'm thinking is, can I have control over right tangent linear, left tangent linear, and let's move this over here and move that over here, so it like bubbles in and bubbles out, maybe? Move this over to 3. Move this over to 1, 2, 3 over here, maybe? So, okay. Something like this. Let's just keep playing around with it until it looks good. Stop. Okay. I'm not actually sure what I'm going for here. So maybe I want it to come in slower at first. Oh, that was pretty good. It comes in and it goes away. Okay. Let us make this a little bit less intense for going away as well. Okay, but I don't hate this. Okay, let us copy, because I am going to add it to the small runes as well. Size over lifetime, paste this in here. And once again, duration 1, duration, life size 1, and boo, 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 boo. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And as for the raise, I kind of want it to be like, I guess a little bit off-put. So the duration I'm going to put 1 as well. Lifetime is going to be 0.5. And emission is 150. 0.04. Count of 120. And let's just see what that gives us. Yeah, you see it goes in pretty quickly, and that's not what I want. This comes in, and then the light, and then it goes away. The timing's off, but the idea is there. How long is the animation? I just realized. Let us go back for a moment. It's coming along. Cool. This should revert all. Should be using just the stuff. Oh, I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. 0.03, 0.03, 0.03. There we go. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay. Cool. So I now have my start of the animation, and I was coming to check up on... I completely forgot. Oh yeah, the animation, right. Visual. And on this other screen, hello? Here we go. 30 long. I think it's 33 frames per second in the animator out of the gate. So it should be like a second long. So what I could do, I have everything like linked up the time. What I could do is just offset stuff a little bit. So let's have small runes, and I have it start. Oh, wait, what? Delay. Oh. Oh. Emission. Let's get rid of this. Let's put this back up to 150. And we're going to have a start delay of 0.3. There we go. I just realized my music is dead. Let us bring that back. YouTube is thanking me for confirming that I have not died. Lifetime, let's put it up to 2 seconds long. Duration 2. Same with the small room. 2. Lifetime 2. And now if I play... Okay. So the raise, I'm going to put this up to like 0.5 maybe. And its lifetime, I'm going to move down to 0.5. What happens if I do like 0.5 there? Comes in, that does that, then it disappears. It's a little off for the delay. Let's put it up to 4. It's just very, very slightly off. I think this is okay. Okay. And finally, these sparkles. These ones are going to have a delay of like 0.5. So, and I actually want them to last longer than everything else in my case. Let's put it for 2 seconds. Okay. I want it to last just a bit longer than the rest. So let's put this up to like 1.3. Cool. I think we're pretty good here. Play on awake. Play on awake. Yeah, they're all set to play on awake. So when I turn it on, it should work. Item container hungry hole. Ah, there it is. It's in the hungry hole. Which means it moves, doesn't it? No, the visuals move. Okay, we're good. This one, I do not want it to play on awake, and it has a few different things in it. Ooh, so if I just... Oh no, I do want it to play on awake because I'm just going to turn them on and off. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm so smart. It's kind of cool having the light. But let's not for now. We could bring it back. I've only turned it off. I didn't get rid of it. The other thing, though, I'm realizing is that Hungry Hole visuals. Yeah, this is over here. So this should be the right direction. And then this one should be the wrong direction. Let's just move this over here, -90. And we're gonna make it slightly smaller as well, I think. 0.03, same as the other one, 0.03, 0.03. See what that gives. Oh, rotating doesn't do anything. I wonder if it's based off of the screen or the camera, in which case it'll still work and I shouldn't worry about it. Okay, let's do that. Just have them toggled off by default. And hungry hole, one of these have the toggle on it. Follower, player inventory toggle. And then I can just toggle it on and off, he says. You know, I say that now. I could toggle it on and off. Maybe I don't want to do that, and I don't want to have it play on awake, because if I do have it like toggling it on and off, having it play, it might cut the animation of the things potentially. So okay, let's do it a little bit differently. On appear, audio clip, on away, audio clip. All right, we're going to have on appear audio, on disappear audio, on appear VFX. Oh, actually, you know what? SFX. SFX and VFX. VFX. Okay. So that should give us errors. So this will be SFX. And this will be SFX. And I'd like to think that if I just played the top one, all the rest would play with them, but I don't believe that's true. So on appear VFX, actually that should be disappear VFX. I clearly copied the wrong thing. I'm gonna go ahead over here, do a little disappear. Instead of audio clips, we're gonna have particle system, I believe is what we want. Have a little save here. And if we go down over to here, we're going to first off make sure that they're turned on. Right, both of these. We're going to take off all of the play on awake stuff. And then we're going to try playing it, and if I'm right, it should be broken. So let's just go on into this. Make sure play on awake is turned off. Same for the ring, turned off. Same for the glow, turned off. Same for the awake, turned off. Interesting. So maybe if you play the top one, it does play all the children. Maybe I'm wrong. But what's this? Clear behavior, light animation, camera shake. Interesting. Clear behavior, destroy, camera shake, animated lights, fade out reference. I'm sorry, what? Is there something in here to just play everything? Because I'd be in for that. Animate. Is that public? CFXR effect. Can I just tell it to play and it'll just do everything for me? If so, I am very into this. Okay, there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff in here. Parent particle, blah 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 blah. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, it's in Cartoon Effects. Animate light. Oh, I see. Okay, this is animated light. Then we have all this. Reset state, animate lights, camera shake, on enable, on disable, particle system, parent particle, destroy register. Okay. I don't actually need that in my case. Unless there's like is prefab source. Let me just quickly like check play. And let's just see if there is playing. Okay, playing is playing. Play mode. Playing, particle player. Add delta and then particle player. Restart is pressed. Restart state. Okay. There is a lot here. I'm going to just ignore that because I'm not sure how it works and I don't want to look into it too deeply, but it's probably like, let's leave it on just for now because I've never noticed it and I've used it before. Let's tell the parent particle to do something and see what happens. I have a feeling they've actually set it up so that it'll work. Okay. Though this I have to set 0.03, 0.03, 0.03, blah 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 blah. Okay. Sure. I have a feeling if you play the parent, it plays the children, and they've set it up with this, and I shouldn't mess with it too much. Let's assume that for now. Use this particle system. And hope for the best. I think that's a good way of programming things. Just blindly try things and hope for the best. Yup. Uh-oh, I broke these. Hole open, this will be on up here. Yep. And this one will be on disappear. Yep. And we're going to go back to our audio. Art, audio, SFX. Right, this is to make it appear. That's not the right sound anymore, but that's fine. Let's have player inventory, have appear play this, and have this play this. And now if I go back into here, I should... is enable, is that... is enable false, is close. I can't do it this time, so I'm gonna have to do it with an if statement, which probably makes the two lines above it kind of redundant. Let's not worry about that. Underscore is enabled. I want to do one thing, and then if I want to play one thing rather, and else it's going to play the other thing. And if we go back up here and we get the VFX on appear, I'm going to go over here and just do play and hope that that works. And then we're going to do the same on disable. play. And let's just take a look, see if it works. I have a feeling it shouldn't, but who knows? You know, I've been wrong before. It's happened. I have a plus on play. It's plus on play then. Okay, so interesting. It stopped playing. It's no longer playing. What part gets turned on and off? I have a feeling I know what's happening, sort of. Missing particle system, yeah. Oh. I'm sorry, what? It... It gets removed. No. I don't want it to be maximized. So, they're here. They played both of them. They got rid of them. And if I go over here and I kill these, I have a feeling I know what's happening. Okay, let's try this again. It'll put it back into maximized, but that's okay. Okay. Oh, this is way too slow. But I did fix the going away problem. Okay. Well, we're halfway there. Why is it playing both of them though? If is on enable, play, else play disappear. These should not be set up to play on awake. They are set up to play on awake. Why? Why are you set up to play on awake? Okay, I must have turned it back on at some point. This one is not set to play on awake at all. Okay, and if I go back to here, it is set to play on awake. Okay, let's turn that off. Let us also override with all of these changes. And did I see that one of the point lights have been turned on? No, okay. All right, let's try that again. Back into maximized mode. There's my hand. There we go. Oh, because the entire thing gets turned off. Up to what point? Up to here. The entire visuals get turned off. So there's no animation. Cool. Alright, well, I mean, we're getting somewhere. Might not be exactly where I was hoping, but we're getting somewhere. So we do have a little animation to make it appear, which is very good. It is too slow for the animation we gave otherwise. Right? Yeah, too slow. Start delay on this. These are the particles. This gets played. You know what? No delay for these. No delay. Right away you open up. I'm gonna make it open up a little bit faster, actually. Size over time. Let's take a look, and let's move this to be like really quick. Something like that. Let's have it. Oh. Having them a little off. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so these are the small runes, right? So it's gonna take like 0.1. That opens in real quick. And then the large runes, we can have them start just a bit after. So at 2, so 0.2. And then we can go like, boom. Cool. And then the rays, they're going to take a little bit less time before the delay now. It's going to be like 25, I guess. Maybe 0.2. Maybe actually, you know what? 0.18. Have them start just before that's finished. Okay. And I'm just going to make sure that this is not focused. Or rather, no, I do want it to be focused, just not maximized. There we go. Take a little look. Maybe I want to slow down its speed of appearing, just so that I can just like the visuals for the hungry orb, just slow it down by a few moments so that the bottom part has a chance to start appearing before. Let's see, animation. Yeah, take all of this, open. We're going to actually, you know what? Copy this. One, two, three. Paste it here. The scale, we're going to completely trash it. Save this, and we're going to make it go all the way to 0. Full on 0. It has no size at the start. And then it should appear after like a really minute amount of time. Here we go. And I think I could actually like move it down even closer to the hand. All right, let us which direction does it go in? It's X, isn't it? Oh. Okay, well, we'll get back to that part. Let us move this closer into the hand. Something like that. Oops. Position, copy, position, paste. So it like appears for a frame and then it starts moving up. Okay. Try that again. See if we have to maybe move it a little bit further for this all to work together. Yep, just a bit more. So let us select this again. Take everything, move it back to like 0.5. And the new distance is this. We are also going to want to go to hungry hole open. Oh, it looks like I placed stuff here. Well, you know what? There we go. So when we try it again, it should be happening all from the same spot and with a better timing, I hope. I've also noticed that it isn't crashing anymore. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's move that up to like that measurement. And then if we take this guy and we go here, we'll be able to also start it here. Start it here. Oh, darn. Start it here while recording. And position, start it here while recording as well. Alright, let us play. It's going to tell me that I shouldn't have done that well in this. No? Okay. Don't question it. Just go with it, David. There we go. It does kind of clip through my hand though if I push it. Okay, it's a little bit too close. So, let's have it 0.18. 0.18. How far is 9? It's not that far. That should be fine. 0.18. And once again with the animation, 0.18 is probably a better way of doing this, but as it is Tuesday evening, tradition dictates that I do it the stupid way. Here we go. And is this better? Can I clip myself? It looks like it's not so bad. You know what? I kind of don't want it to follow the ball. Huh. Maybe I should put this like over here. So it's always the same distance from the hand? Actually, would that be the same distance from the hand? I'm thinking it might not. Alright. No. Okay. Well, you know what? We tried, and we're just going to leave it like that. So that's thing number one. Thing number two, disappearing is still a problem. It's not disappear. It's not doing playing the animation because this is being turned off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab both of these, copy, I'm going to remove them from this altogether. I'm going to put it onto the hand instead. Left hand, inventory anchor. I think this one doesn't move. Left hand controller. Let's just put it on this. Left hand controller. Right. So I should have more control over these things. I'll be able to put this over here, say, right? Maybe a little bit more in the palm of the person's hand. Location. Anchor location. Oh, no, I want to have them on the anchor location actually. Because that should be constant. Alright, so let us just like that. And that should keep it always at the same place for this part. Same distance from the hand. As for this, that actually should be following that should be following the ball. The problem is that... Okay, one problem at a time. Let's have a save and check to see if the rune thing is actually appearing at the right place and following the hand and not the... Oh. Yeah, I guess that as well. Player inventory. Yeah, these are both dead now. So impact is disappear and hungry hole is appear. And try that again. Yeah. See, it now just follows the hand. Breathe. 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 And I guess what I could do is make the disappearing animation thing be at the actual position of where it's supposed to be trying to get to, and just do that. That might work. Okay, so we and yeah, I was right. It does have to do with the angle of the camera, so I don't need to really worry about. Okay. Let's look at it properly in VR, because I'm just looking at my own screen and you guys are seeing it really small. We're going to also remove this so that you have better visibility. And let's take a proper look. I forgot to press the button. Here we go. There we go. So. I'm gonna make that bigger. Yeah. Let's make it over the top big. Hungry hole. Let's go into here and just make it 0.1. 0.1. There we go. Try it again. See what that kind of gives. Might be able to turn the light back on, I guess. See, if I spam it, that is the one problem. Because it isn't actually following the ball. Should be disappearing down there, and it's just not. Okay, so two things. One, the appearing rune. I like the size of it actually now. Now that I see it in the hand, but it's too close to the hand. Let's move it over here. And two, I'm not a huge fan of it being pure white, this thing. Is that actually how it is in here? I guess so. Let's make it kind of purpley. Purplish. Yeah, because other parts of it is purple. And we're just going to ring, glow, flare. Yeah, they're all like really pale. Alright, let's spam this. Because when is spamming things without testing ever a bad thing, right? There we go. Pushoo, 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 pushoo. There we go. I kind of like this. Yeah. That is amazing. This has made my day so much more than it should have. Cool. Alright, let's mess with some colors on the... Oh, it's almost 9. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. How much of a pain in the butt is it actually going to be to mess with stuff that has to do with the hungry orb? I have a base color, I have main textures, blah 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 blah. I haven't seen this in quite a while. So, hungry orb, what are your settings? Base color, so I can go ahead and like add in the purple color that I had. Okay, we have ripples, and edge blend. Okay, no, that's fine. That has to do with the ripply stuff. Let us have this be a little bit more yellow, maybe? Okay, how is this? This is the light color, so let's have a light yellow, and the SS color can be like a little bit more red, maybe something like this. Maybe something like that. I don't know how well the purple and the yellow will go together, actually. Let's just test to see how this goes. Oh, it's in maximize, isn't it? It is in maximize. Okay, just go over here real quick. Hold up. That's not so bad. Okay. I think I need to rework like the shading on it. What happens if I invert it? Like I did with the slime. Oh man, if these also were animated to come out of that. Oh, we're on to something, guys. This is really, no, it feels good. I like this. Okay, it is like 9 o'clock. I've spent way longer than I thought I would onto these 3 things. Have inventory float out of hand. I think that is done, but what I'm going to add into here is animation equal done. And what isn't done is items float out to equal not done. Have inventory make some sort of particles when appearing. That I think we can call that done for now. Have audio for hungry orb. Have that done for now. I'm very happy with how we've moved forward tonight. Yeah. Here we go. Let's just do that. SS power, hunger. The only thing I'm actually kind of curious now. What happens if you flip that orb inside out? What visual effect it has? I guess that's something to test next time, because I can't find a simple way of doing it from here. Mesh render, no, I can't think of anything. Sphere, no. Okay, so that'll be something to look into. I don't like how it's shading so much. Surface options, surface inputs. It's just too flat. Is there something I can do here quickly without breaking everything? I guess is the main thing. Material lit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Save asset. Now what happens if I change it from lit to unlit? Huh. Okay, we have metallic, we have smoothness, we have all that. Let's have the smoothness down to 0. Have the metallic? Do I want it metallic actually? Let's have it up to 0.8. Save. Let's take a look and see what it gives us. It's loading, compiling shader. Okay, okay. Ooh, oh, that's funky. This is what unlit gives us? That is so bizarre. Okay. Oh no, this is lit. This is still lit. What about if I give it like a 1 here? Metallic and shiny. Oh. That is really strange. I keep saying that like I'm gonna stop it for the night and I keep going. Okay. Where does the base color? Let's put base color here. Let's put emission. What kind of crazy effect is this though? Ooh. That's very pink. And very shiny. Huh. Ambient occlusion. Let's put that down to 0. I'm just like clicking on stuff randomly now just to see what effect it has. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at what this looks like actually. Am I still in maximize? Yeah, okay. And it's gonna load. Oh, this kind of looks magical. Oh, I kind of like it. It's not perfect by any means. Oh, I kind of killed this effect though. I see, because of the emission. Yeah. Okay. Let's turn that off. Hungry orb. I don't want full emission. How about that? Let's have like this go over to divide. Divide B. 2 divided by that? No. This divided by 2. And plug that in there. Save it. I don't want it to be full emission. So what does this give me? Okay. That's just going into a base color. You know what? Let's try something crazy. Let's have it as an unlit shader. Right? Save. And then it should just be a ball floating in space. Kind of looking like out of place. Yeah, because it's like pure on, just it doesn't look like it has substance to it. Let's test what happens if I move stuff. Oh. I mean, white, or I think this is yellow, is not the right color for this. But yeah. This is a lot more entertaining than I can explain. And because it's unlit as well, it's not going to be affected by lighting and all that. It's just going to be like this. Guys, my magic girl fantasy is coming to life now because of this. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna call it here for tonight. That's enough. That's enough streaming. That's enough messing around. So yeah, to those of you who drop by to say hello, thank you for dropping by. It's always a pleasure to have people come into chat and just say hi, or whatever, or even spam bots. If spam bots want to come and say hello and tell me about free vert girls, yeah, sure, why not? The more the merrier. To everyone listening to this after the fact, thank you for listening this late, this far in, if you get here. And I'll see you next week. Goodbye!